What's up, game replays, Reddit, Kotu.org, and all the other Company of Heroes fans joining us, the Frontline Network, here tonight for the baptism of fire for the Frontline Network Twitch channel. We've been plugging it all night, but we're going to say it again now. We got 150 plus viewers. I saw we had 180 at the end of the last game. Do go ahead and follow. There will be plenty more content coming out of this channel in the weeks and months to come, I guarantee it. And as soon as we're allowed to start showing Company of Heroes 2 stuff, it's going to be all over our channels and on YouTube and everything else. But for now, it's the quarterfinals. It's 2-2, Jeep versus Sandland, and it's gone to a rubber match. The rubber match is on Semwa. It's the decider, and I don't know who had choice. I can't remember what the VPs have been like, Fatal. Do you remember at all who might have had choice?
I'm not 100% who actually had choice this game, but I think Account Eliminator in the chat could enlighten us if you wouldn't mind doing that, Account Eliminator.
I'm gonna...
Jeep had choice.
Jeep had choice. Okay, so Jeep opted to go for US. I mean, he beat Sandland's Ver with his US, well, he won both his US games, and he's won a piece for his Ver games. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see how this
It's
pans
really
out.
anybody's game right now, especially as we are on a new map, Semwa now, for this deciding game.
Yeah, players are likely going to be tired by now. I mean, I'm just thinking, God, when I have to play these best of fives come Sunday, I'm going to be playing Helping Hands, and then if I win there, it'll be another best of five, and it gets very long. Best of five is very long. But anyway, let's get into this at the 5 second mark. Jeep versus Sandland, the game 5, the final game, the decider. Unporting in 3, 2, 1. Unpause. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
So what are you expecting? You've played against Sandland on Semwa plenty, haven't you?
Yes, I
What
played
does he
against
do?
Sandland.
What is he supposed to do? How is he supposed to win this?
Well, I've seen him do. I know his old sort of de facto opening for this map was 3 Pio with a bike opening, and then just sort of play it out from there. But I'm gonna say that he's gonna try and go for a fast MG pin. That's going to be my best guess for his strategy for Semwa. Very aggressive, go straight for the cutoff, with a MG bike or bike MG opening.
Bulk.
Sandland, you make me sound stupid. Okay, fine then. I don't know what he's
from Jeep,
he's going
or did he go
then.
4 ES?
Yep, we had a 3 ES from Jeep. Again, he's doing the weird thing where he doesn't swap the build. So he's left with, he doesn't quite sort of maximize the efficiency of those engineers, but nevertheless, it's only a few seconds, and he is going to be able to still get the benefit of having those 3 engineers, 3 potential flamers, which is always good, and extra camping power. With the first rifle now being built quite a bit later than the first Volk. We're probably going to have... oh, is that a bike coming out now? Because it's building something straight away.
Yes.
Okay, so Volt bike.
Volt
Volt bike again.
Volt bike. Might be going for the same build on Langras. It didn't really work out for him, but there were a few lucky dice rolls in that game, etc. It could have been anybody's game. It looked pretty bad for Sandland, looked pretty bad for Jeep, and then it switched it again. Just like basically almost all games except for the first one, where Sandland just ran right over everything Jeep had and denied him of any territory and any income whatsoever for the entire game. That one was very, very decidedly won in Sandland's favor. But all the remaining, 3 games after that, it's been back and forth, back and forth.
It has indeed. It's. I mean, it really has been back and forth. You haven't been able to know who's going to win after 10 minutes. It's been sort of is it will he, won't he? Very close stuff, and it's made for a really great series.
Here's the first engagement with the bike coming over to push these engineers out of cover with the follow-up of a Volt squad forces the instant retreat. He was just hanging around on the green cover bridge there, just waiting for something to shoo him up. And, the engineers were right, something were coming along those ways. And just minced them.
Meanwhile, we've got a fairly passive first rifle, just going to grab himself some green cover there in the middle. Bike, Volk, and what was the third unit that came out? Or is it still building?
Volk is building at the
Okay,
moment.
so Volk, Bike, Volk.
Volk, yeah, and he's repairing up his bike a little bit from the very minor damage the engineers had time to do before they were forced to retreat. Rifles in green cover versus the bike, however, does pose a problem. The Volks are forced to go over there as well to flush out those riflemen. Second squad is on the field from Jeet now, however. He's gonna go and join the little engagement in the center at the graveyard of Semois. I like Semois. It's a nice looking map.
It is. And this middle bit that we're fighting around right now is often referred to as the rifleman playground, because you've got all this green cover in the middle that riflemen can just move freely. You can cross from one side of the graveyard to the other with an MG firing at you the whole time and not get suppressed. It's great.
Yeah, you still have green cover from all the tombstones wherever you almost stand.
Some nice pushing
around
here.
Nice pushing, but it's getting focus fired. He might lose it if he doesn't run out of there. Go, drive, BMW, run away, damage engine.
But the gamble is going to pay off. He did a lot of damage for free there, essentially. Got some very low health rifles now against some very high health, very healthy Volks. So it did pay off for him. Those rifles, yeah, that kind of sucks actually. They're both like 50% health or less, with no chance of a triage. Not for a few minutes at least.
He's doing good, however, he's still sticking around there waiting for the third rifleman squad to show up fully health and full with squad members as well. The MG out fourth from Sandland is suppressing the engineers, which decapped the fuel outside of his base, however, denying him of all fuel income except for the +5 in the south. Both players being fairly passive. That mine is not planted. Oh, he actually decides to cancel it.
Where's
interesting.
that one? Or where was it?
It's cancelled right now. It was just to the right of the strong building, to the right of the church.
I see.
Choke there. But he cancelled it. It was sliver away from completing, and now he's building one right next to the hedge at the graveyard. That's where he's putting the mine instead.
Once again, we are seeing Supply Yard as the first tech. Faster Mate is obviously the tech of choice here from both US players. Is what we've seen every game so far.
There's not been any, what I really love to see is the bar pop in the middle of an engagement. It's just like the Wehrmacht player feels he has the upper hand. It's like, haha, what a stupid engagement from my opponent. And all of a sudden bars in your face and your bolt grenadiers just melt in front of you.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck!
To be honest,
I mean, a complete retreat.
This is the kind of situation, with 3 engineers start. I might have taken bars myself. Personally, it would have been a bit of a risk with such low health rifles so early on. But he could have had bars popping, right around now. With a sniper just pops and only a single MG, it could have made for a nice engagement there. But as it is, looks like Jeep is just going to play this kind of the stalling game, try and keep the fuel away from Sandland. I mean, he's got enough fuel to get the tier 2 up in good time, but hopefully he'll be trying to do the best thing possible, which is to deal damage while taking very little, and just to generally stall out for time until this M8 can arrive.
Yeah, he does have enough fuel in the bank to build tier 2. He just upgraded and he still has 60 in the bank. And even if these engineers are gonna go decap it now, he's gonna be no trouble of getting the tier 2 up and built as well. But at the same time, the M8 can be very effective on Semois with all these shot blockers and the buildings in the center.
It can be, but you can make the same argument for bars flanking as well.
True that.
You got a lot of flanking opportunities, and if you do force your opponent off, he is forced to come down this big choke pointy bit, and you can wire that off or mine it off or whichever you like. It's not a map like Longra where it's really easy for the Veer to come back onto the map even when he gets pushed off.
Well, the area behind the graveyard is basically that flanking opportunity is shut down by the 2 mines planted by Sandland. So that's good. He's protecting his rear there, so he can't get flanked around, and all the rifleman squad can come up behind him. And now Symbiosis is giving some advice.
Some impromptu advice.
To Jeep.
Naughty. Symbiosis.
And he is getting the WSC. Did he cancel the M8? No, the M8 is.
No, he was building a fourth. He was building a 4th rifle, which he cancelled and got a sniper instead.
Interesting.
So, well, it's probably going to work out well if he's facing a sniper, which he is now from Sandland, which has got to be somewhere around here. There it is. Sniper,
Yeah,
3 kills.
sniper with 3 kills, and he's also facing the the opportunity from Sandland here to make the pinning effect. He could have moved up there. He hasn't seen any of the forces from G for quite a long time after he forced a retreat.
Check this
He
out,
is
cute little
mining
move
out.
here up in the north. MG nest on the fuel with a mine as well.
Interesting.
Very cute little move. That must have been a tip from Aimstrong, I'm guessing, because I was playing Aimstrong the other day and he did that to me as well. So I had to send a pack up there to spend a few minutes trying to kill it.
Oh, these pirates might go down to the MG nest now after hitting the mine. They do book it, and they actually manage to survive.
Well, Sandland's got to be thinking, what the fuck? What the hell do I do now? I've got no fuel for the foreseeable future.
Sniper almost goes down to the M8. He did get shot, but he managed to survive somehow. I think it was a scatter shot against the Volks because the sniper was cloaked, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed like it landed right on top of his head, but he must have, I don't know, he must have slightly dodged it or something weird. We do have a sniper being produced by Jeep now. He's doing a good job of actually keeping himself away from Sandland Sniper, making sure he doesn't lose too much in the way of manpower to it.
Yeah, he's doing good. It slightly reminds me of Symbiosis' conservative playstyle. He's just denying all the kills and preserving all the manpower for himself. But there are plenty of mines that M8 can't roam around freely. He's even scared of crossing the little water there in fear of a mine. Maybe he's gonna go sweep it with the rifleman's faces. There is no mine placed, but he's in fear of that, and he's seen that Sana has placed a lot of mines behind the hedge there. There are 2 more mines. The pack is almost parked on top of one of them at the truck, and one on the road as well.
Yeah, it is a bit of a minefield. But here comes the sniper now, gonna try and break the camp from Sandland, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see infantry company chosen again. It's a great doctrine for this map because the Ver player tends to get penned up around in the gap between the hedge and this building, which is exactly what's happening to Sandland right now.
Like sniper is making its way onto the field, but no counter snipe opportunity yet. Pack is now moving aggressively to the other side of the graveyard, with the MG setting up with the green cover from the tombstones as well. But that fuel outside of Sandland's base is just completely covered by that MG nest, and a new mine has been planted as well.
Yeah, he needs to send a pack up there, really. That's the only way to deal with it, is with a pack.
But he can't send it away either because of the M8, even
well,
though
no,
there is a bit of a
he needs to build another one, really.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, you might be able to send a flamer, but that doesn't deal with the 2 flamer NGs who are sitting right next to it.
Now the pack really needs to sit in the range of his own MG bunker, protecting it, so it can just pop away on the MG nest.
Oh, look at this string of mines. 1 just next to the pack, another 2 behind the hedge, another 1 at the crossroads just behind him. That little area is extremely well defended.
Oh, Active Sniper gets decloaked by the rifles. They're gonna chase after him in the graveyard here. The MG is forced to retreat from the flamer. Oh no!
Oh,
the flamer sets off the mine.
No.
Doesn't kill the crew on the pack. It's very low health, but they get pinned, the flamer engineer, so he can't continue flaming them out.
He is gonna lose it here, no.
What's that bike doing? I'm not sure what he was doing. But
good
everything is back in Sandland's base now.
Well, this Grand Squad was remarkably resilient. It killed a whole flamer engineer up in the north and is now starting to take some pot shots away at this MG nest, but the M8 is getting sent up north to go and deal with those guys.
Yeah, and there is no second pack. The first pack is surely gonna get decrewed here by the flamer engineers and the rifleman squad. Let's see, the rifleman squad has 4 men, instantly recruits it and steals the gun.
Oh boy.
Wow, and everything from Sandland in the north gets chased off by this M8 now. Very nice play. Use the M8 where it's really needed and where it can do the most damage. Two Volk squads were trying to stop the steal of the pack, and here comes the bike. He's gonna try to decrew it.
He is gonna stop
Pack
it,
is
you know,
gonna
unless he
set
kills
up.
it. Oh, he does!
Oh!
Oh,
That was
no.
the nick of time that fired.
Oh,
I
no, look, oh no, this is a bad situation now, very bad situation, and more artillery as well now. It's going to force the pack to move. He might even be able to kill the Creed barracks here, which would be a real setback.
It should do, especially with the M8 in the base. He could stick around if it just
He needs
needs a
to get
little
out
bit
there,
more
pack's
damage
going
to
to
it.
snipe him.
Goes around the building, very nice.
A loss of the tier 2 building is a problem, and back in Jeep space, it's so much more tranquil than Sandland's base is. He's still got his 3 rifles. Oh no! M8 goes down to a snipe from the pack.
Wow. Huh. I thought it was... I don't know. Maybe it was that damage. I thought it was only shot once by the pack. It surely should have lived through 2 shots. But
No, 2 cloak shots will deal with
it was 2
M8.
cloaked, okay.
Yeah,
It recloaked that quickly.
Yeah, it recloaked, yeah.
Oh, Allied sniper is forced to retreat. Here's the counter snipe, and it misses. That's 2. Oh! What?
It was the crazy double shot from the sniper. It was
10th shot reload bug?
Yeah, the 10th shot reload bug. Well, it's not even a bug, really. It's, you know, it happens to both snipers. Symbiosis still giving his advice. Naughty, naughty Symbiosis. If you're watching this now, gonna have to get a slap on the wrist.
Yeah, bad Symbiosis. Psh.
That's not on. Well, looks like Sandland might finally get his own fuel back, which I'm sure he'll be relieved to get after living with a +10 fuel income for this entire game.
Yeah, it's not really been good. He has start building his Sturm Armory now. He's not going to rebuild his tier 2. He had the 2 packs out and a Grenadier squad as well. He got one of the packs stolen, which is back in Jeep's base. But, you know, tier 2 has pretty much, especially with the M8, that outlived its usefulness. And he's probably not going to go for some form of a Gren spam again, even though he has 2 Grens, and, you know, he's just going to be happy with the 2 Grens and just stop spamming the infantry vet and stuff like that. It's gonna go for a more mixed build here and maybe throw some Pumas and Stugs into the build again. It worked out for him great last time on Angerville. Even though, you know, he had his back to the wall and still managed to win that game. Ooh, oh, counter snipe misses!
Missed counter snipe. This game has been all about the missed counter snipes.
There's been a lot of missed counter snipes in these games. I have to agree.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Yeah, it's
a bit shocking, really.
Yeah, it's all the moving snipers, I guess. It's only a 50% chance.
Well, that sniper on Langray was not fucking moving.
No, that was stupid.
Seriously.
That thing, it
should have hit him.
Maybe it was like, you know, between crouching and standing up, but it was not moving.
I don't know. I was surely bugged. Sandland is now moving out onto the left-hand side of the map as well, trying to cap the munitions, and there's nothing over there to really stop him. He's sending one of his flamer engineers over there to deal with the Pyos, as they have no backup of their own. Ooh! On map? Ooh, on map!
That's
on the
on
field
map.
now. It's gonna start bombarding this house. Oh god, I always hate that when that happens, you know. Can I leave the house without getting gibbed by the next shell, or should I just stay in the house and die anyway?
Always stay in the house. Always stay in the house. If you're getting artillery, unless the house is on the verge of collapse, always stay in the house. Because a Howie shell will rarely take down the house, and guys inside buildings are surprisingly resilient to artillery. You're rarely going to lose one. You're much more likely to lose the squad as they all step out in a little clump by the doorway. So there's
no terror for Sandland. Blitz with Stormies coming onto the field, and the stew is unlocked as well.
Blitz
because it's unlocked as 4 CPs.
Oh god, the stew.
Yep, and he's going for double MP44s on the Stormies as well.
A single pack is not enough to handle a stew.
Look at the fuel outside of Sandland's base. He's now planning his own mine on the opposite side of the point.
It looks so colourful, red and blue.
Axis sniper from Sandland already up to 15 kills. Yet again, Magic on just a bunch of kills so quickly. Oh, that Puma's not gonna have a fun time against the pack, however. Symbiosis think that Jeep is a bit too passive with his snipers, so start plugging away on the infantry already.
Stormtroopers can put a stop to that, though. Stormtroopers are creeping up now
Where
with
are they?
MP44s.
Oh, there they are. Very, very risky. He does have a bit of an infantry screen with one rifleman squad.
Whoa.
Pio?
No, Artie just cleared 2 mines at once. with
Oh,
one
2
shell.
mines at once.
Just while there was
Who
nothing
needs
nearby.
sweepers?
Whoa, okay. Massive overshoot. Clears the pack.
That's a good victory. Well, there's nothing for the pack to shoot at, so
Well,
that's
not
a
yet.
massive deal.
Not yet, but there is a tank depot on the way.
Tank depot coming up, yeah.
No OP on the fuel as you normally see on Semwire, but he probably doesn't need it. He's got a plus 21 income, and if he steals Sandland's fuel, then well, he should be golden.
Jeep is swimming in fuel compared to Sandland. He's built 1 Puma. He's got 70 fuel in the bank right now. He's building his campcraft center. He's going to be able to get maybe a 2nd Puma and 1 stripe of vet on it as well. Off map on the house with the MG, but the MG just leaves. What the hell? Did the sniper just shoot an empty building?
Yes, it did.
What?
I don't know about Artie on the building. It's just so rarely worth it. So rarely do buildings actually go down from artillery.
He really doesn't like the building.
Unless it's a Calliope, it's just not irregular artillery.
The
1 in
Puma
5
almost
shells.
died to our artillery, however.
It did, yeah. It did kind of eat a shell to the face.
Look at those MP44 storms. Just waiting to pounce on something.
Well, they
Comes
can pounce
along
right
their
now.
way.
They could clear the pack and vanish like a fart in the wind right now if they wanted to. Oh, okay. Well, the building did eventually go down. 3 howitzer shots later.
Wow, it's gonna decrew the pack again, isn't it? Whoa! It gets the Puma on the move! Off map on the axis, sniper and the grenadiers in the middle of the field at the graveyard, but the quick retreat on Sandland saves them all. Not even the on-map scatter shot could get him. Wow, the Puma carcass is destroyed as well. Well, I guess the pack survived at least. Those MP44 storms just waiting for it.
Oh, I'd love to see the Storms just find the sniper, clear the pack, kill the 2 remaining men on that rifle squad. They could just do so much damage, and you can see the sniper now running around uncloaked.
Oh, he spots it.
He knows where it is now, or roughly where it is at least.
Yeah, very, very roughly. He's just
He's
sneaking
gonna
about
find
into the graveyard
He's
here.
gonna find it.
Gonna find it. Here we go. Snipe
There
on the
he
grenadiers.
is.
Here we go. Oh,
Oh.
mowed down. Not even a chance in hell to survive that. Now he's
Nice
just gonna go
ambush.
for the pack crew as well. There are some flamers trying to stop him. He could just probably just focus fire them down as well. Comes the M18 squish though. No, he doesn't get
M18
him.
squish attempt.
Attempt, sorry.
Oh
Well,
wow!
the flamers too! Wow, those Stormies have already paid for themselves, even with the double MP44's upgrade.
What
A
MP44s?
sniper, decrew on the pack, and a flamer engineer. That's great. Shrekren now is gonna force the Hellcat away as well. But obviously, as Hellcats do, he snipes 1 grenadier guy out of the church.
Out of the window. Yeah, classy. Steal
Sure he
the
does.
pack, Sandland. Steal the pack back. You're facing tank
You have
depot.
Grens!
Yeah, there we
Oh
go.
no, on map. But where? On the church! Oh wow, the pirates were trying to plant a mine outside of the church door.
Hellcat
Nope.
snipes a pack crew. Yeah.
He gets the pack, he's trying to run away, trying to deny it from Symbiosis, which is gonna make his Puma,
Jeep.
which he...
I know Symbiosis has
Jeep,
been
yeah.
cheating a lot, but
Symbiosis has been talking so much, so I
Yeah.
think it's him playing now all of a sudden. But yeah, that pack is all that stands in the way between Jeep and losing a lot of rifles right now. Luckily, he could get the crew back. And the stug
more
is being
off
produced.
map on the sniper
Ooh,
and MG
nice
and
spot.
pack.
Unlucky, first shell. Maybe the 3rd one? Nope, hits the house, makes a nice big hole. Maybe that house gonna be better now because you can shoot from the...
Hey, you
The
can shoot
short
out the
side of the
side
building.
now. Yeah, that's true.
Oh, those grenadiers are crazy. They ran in just after this, just before the 6th shell landed. but they managed to dodge it.
Oh, I thought that was a stew. It's only a stug.
Ah, it's just a stug, yeah.
How disappointing.
He has the stew unlocked, so he could have bought that instead, I guess. I'm not sure. Sandland seems to be loving his stugs lately.
Well, he is facing tank depot, so it might make more sense.
Oh yeah, that's true. He's only got the one pack and a Shrek. But still, against 2 Hellcats or more, it's not maybe not going to be enough.
Yeah, he lost the other pack again. It got stolen. It's changed hand a couple of times.
One map is trying to clear the pack once again, but it did move out of the way, and the Volcanadiers are trying to stand their ground in the graveyard, but the flames are pouring on them, doing a lot of damage. It's now out of range. Flamers are moving in again. Ah, here's the Puma to save the day. Grenadiers on the left-hand side of the map is capping up all the territories away from Jeep into Sandland's favor instead. VPs are in Jeep's hands right now with 2 against 1 and 330 or so VPs for Sandland. It's a bit of a different game. None of the players have been looking really bad or really good.
No, but
You know,
both players have just been sort of trading blows, really. You know,
Yeah,
it was
really.
going quite poorly for Sandland, but then he killed the sniper, so
Where are
It
those
was-
storms? Oh, there they are.
they're chilling out. in the
They're
middle.
back, cloaked up in the center of the map.
Yeah, and Sandland does have his own sniper with 22 kills.
Yeah, it's still alive with 22 kills right now. Is he rebuilding a
Rangers out now.
sniper? Anything? No?
No attempt to rebuild the sniper just yet.
Let's see if the Hellcat can get a cloak shot on a sniper. Nope.
It would not surprise me.
On map on the VP, I think he's basically just trying to deny Sandland from capping it. Spreading all over the place, however. Apart from the Vet 1 on infantry, Sandland has not gotten anything else. He's producing stugs, so he can't really afford to vet anything up. There's the tank veterancy 1, but only 1 stripe of veterancy for both his tank and infantry.
It's alright. It's
Where's the Puma? There it is. Oh, look at the Stormies. There are SMGs on the on the Rangers. They got Thompsons now, but there are the MP44 Storms, but it's actually moving away instead of engaging them. Forces the sniper to retreat. Stark's gonna reverse into battle as Starks do.
Forces the MG to retreat as well. Sandland playing it sort of super safe, almost too safe really against these Rangers. I mean, it's only a Ranger squad for God's sake.
Yeah, but as we said, everybody else retreats away from them. Oh, Bazooka's not having a fun time against the frontal armor of the Stugs. They're really dealing the damage, hitting some nice
Oh,
infantry
whoa,
snipes.
MP44s are on the retreat path here, but they're getting pushed around, squished around, and sniped by the Hellcat.
Here comes the 2 Stugs, however, and a Shrek upgrades on the Grenadiers at the same time. There is the pack, however, to worry about. Ooh, nice drain grenade, and the Puma comes in as well. Oh, the Hellcat's gonna be able to reverse away with the road bonus if he keeps running, driving away, drive away. Yeah, he's safe. That was a very nice victory from Sandland right there. Complete rout of all enemy forces except for a Captain Rifleman squad on the right-hand side of the map.
Yeah,
And here's the first stew.
Well. And now the pack has been stolen back again, changed hands once again. It's gone from Ver, US,
On
Ver,
map.
US, back to Ver again.
On map, in the center of the map, he might get the Stug if he gets a lucky hit on it. Nope.
Now, time to get some veterancy on those Stugs, I think.
Yeah, he's got
Ourselves
Vet 1 on them,
some
but
Vet 2, especially
Vet 2 with the
especially with
MG.
stew out, yeah.
Yeah,
Vet
the
2
Top Gunners
stews,
are awesome.
They are really, really potent anti-infantry.
Yeah, they suppress your riflemen and then they blow them the hell up.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not sure what Jeep needs to do. You know, more indirect fire won't really help him. More tanks, maybe, but he needs some overwhelming odds, especially as he lost the pack now. So Sandland is in possession of 2 Shreks as well as the Stugs. Hellcat is fully wrapped up.
But they are going up against a couple of Stugs. I would like to see a rep bunker as well. Oh, I can
Ooh, a rep
see the
bunker would be
Hellcat. Oh, the Hellcat lined up his close shot but missed.
And the Rangers with the bazookas are not having a fun time against this armor from Sandland. They just can't do much against Stugs and Stews.
Oh, Sherman has now been produced though. That's going to add a nice bit of variety to the tank armada.
But it really needs the upgun to be a competent force against the Stugs.
It does, it does. However, it's going to be good
It's
against
just, like,
the Shrek
so
Brands
lackluster.
and the Volks and things like that.
Yeah, it's very good support vehicle right now. Where are the Stormies when you need them? Where are the Stormies? I have no idea.
Stormies are
They're hanging around
over
at
on
the
over
fuel.
near the fuel, yeah.
The Ranger Bazooka is going to be good against this Puma, however. He does force a back pedal from all Axis forces, but now his Rangers are really taking a beating from the MG. These rifles pop into the building, probably going to try to finish the crew on the MG, but it is getting sniped out, and the Puma is there. A major threat to those rifles in the building. Nice defensive play from Sandland there, don't you think?
Yeah, he held off that flying very well, and didn't really lose a whole lot in the process either. I think his next move should probably be well, he can either take tier 4 or he can get some Vetu infantry. As he's not facing snipers, he's only facing sort of BARs and stuff like that.
Oh, he might lose a Vulcan
no,
retreat.
he does lose a Vulcan retreat. That's a shame.
Bunker is completed and it is turning into repair bunker. That is what it really needs.
Yeah, red bunker is definitely
Ooh.
needed. Bit of
Tiger
efficiency wouldn't hurt
unlocked.
either. Ooh, Tiger unlocked. Wow, it feels kind of early. I don't know. It's not early. I mean, it's 30 minutes in, but it feels early. Tiger
Yeah,
could have a really big impact on the game actually because well, there's no proper AT out. There's just tanks.
Well, just one Hellcat. You know, Ranger bazookas can't do jack against Tiger armor, especially on the front.
Yeah, and have you ever seen a Tiger mess up a Ranger squad? It's like 5
Oh,
guys
yeah.
in one shot. Boom. You're dead.
Tigers tend to mess up all infantry, really.
Yeah, that they do.
What is the Stug shooting at? Rangers get into the damaged house, on map firing on the Stugs at the graveyard, which is not much of a graveyard anymore. Just a crater now.
SMGs versus the church here. Looks like the SMGs are actually going to force the AMG to relocate.
Battalion reinforcements standing by.
It takes a long time for SMG to flush anything out of buildings, but when they're in a building themselves, you know, it's pretty good.
Yeah, at virtually point blank range. OMCG now unlocked. The only issue is PopCap.
Oh yeah, he's losing a lot of territories. PopCap is really an issue on Semois. We've been
PopCap is
discussing this
always
in
an
some of
issue
our
on
casts,
Semois.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like, you know, you win more through PopCap than you do through resource control and manpower control.
Vet 2 now for tanks from Sandland. A while ago we got that upgrade, and you can really see that Top Gunner on the Stugs suppressing rifleman squads very rapidly. Ooh, Sneaky Storms are back.
Yeah, I'm liking
Come on,
this. I'm
Sneaky
liking
Storms.
this. Can't wait to see some epic bundles.
I want to see a bundle on repairing engineers or something.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Blow
like
them all to
instant
smithereens.
death.
Oh, SMG's found a proper target in the north, the Shrek Friends capping the munitions point.
But they just retreat. That's like their second kill. Ah, dear.
Yeah, they're not having a fun time, really. Or is that mine? Ah,
Volks
Volgrenadiers at the
head of
crossroads.
mine. Yep.
They didn't lose a single man.
Krauts are grabbing our territory.
No,
Bar rifles
kinda
are going to change
lucky.
that, though.
Yeah, they should have just retreated really when you saw the Oh no, Pyro goes down as well. That's unfortunate. Oh,
Like
here
his
come the
position.
Storms, but I don't know. Storms versus two lots of Vet 1 barred rifles. This could be a tough engagement.
Oh, bundle tips the tide.
tips the tide. Yeah, you took the words out of my mouth. That was a great bundle.
Oh, Puma gets sticky when it's trying to drive away from the Hellcat in the south, gets out of control and gets destroyed, netting the Rifleman squad one stripe of veterancy. On map on the pack, destroys it permanently. Small victory from Jeep. Anything is good for Jeep right now because
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh
it's
boy!
off map.
Whole Storm squad dead.
Ouch.
Oh boy, 150 munitions down the pan. He traded munitions for munitions there. And I know Sandland was relying on the Stormtroopers to do a lot of the anti-infantry legwork. And those guys are gone forever. And now an OMCG as well, bringing in 2 barred rifles and the AT gun that he is so desperately sought after to fight these stugs.
Ah, Sandland loses a Shrekrin, capping the munitions. They wouldn't retreat for him. But he did buy a Storm Squad. He just bought a second Storm Squad as well, and the first Storm Squad, or the second Storm Squad that he called onto the field is upgrading with. He has 1 Shrek, and the second Shrek is upgrading at the moment, and the third Storm Squad surely is going to get MP40s. Yep, MP40s are
There's a
stacked
third
up.
Storm? Oh yeah, so there is. Ooh, double Shrek Storms. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they can really alpha nuke a Sherman or an M10, but
Yeah, the
I don't know.
Hellcat.
It's a hefty investment. I'd
It's a
like to see some
lot of damage
snipers here
Hellcats.
from Jeep at this point, but no, he's actually getting the second supply out upgrade, so it looks like he's just going to try and spam OMCG now and just overwhelm his opponent, which Sandland can kind of counter in a way with manpower blitz.
Yeah, he's gone down the left-hand side to the Tiger, and he's Popcat at the moment that he's lost all of the left-hand side of the map. Oh wow, nasty hit from the on-map. Kills a lot of units, kills a lot of men on retreat. Full retreat from everything else.
Yeah,
was a nice engagement
everything's
from
out
Jeep.
of it. Oh no,
MG
he
gets
finishes off
picked
the
off.
MG as well. Nasty.
The Stu now being chased off by the M8 in fear of the inevitable circle strafe. Oh, but he just managed to get the rifle trying to cap the VP. So I guess the loss of that bug
That was 2
retreat
rifles actually.
grenadier. He got both of them?
Yeah, you got both of them.
Wow.
Crazy. Yeah, he's down to just 4 rifles now. Jeep is after calling on an extra 2, and he lost both those extra 2.
And before the 4 storms in the north against the SMG Rangers.
Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win?
I don't
It's
know.
assault versus assault. Yeah, they retreated. I don't know. They might have been able to stick it out because I mean, the Rangers obviously it's only. I mean, the Thompsons are generally inferior to MP44s, but you do get elite armor.
Yeah. And the storms are just vet 1, so they don't get any buffs except for passive health regain, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Oh no, I think it's another off map here on the fuel on the storms. First shell misses. Second shell misses, and he does get the retreat just in time. That was fortunate. Normally, within the first 2 shells, you nuked whatever it is you were aiming at.
Oh! Shrek storms get nailed.
Oh no, it's RT everywhere. Oh no. And now the VP pressure is on. The double cap. Soon going to become a triple cap for Sandland.
And Sandland really needs the pop cap right now if he wants to, pull a Tiger on the field or something like that.
Victory point under siege. The Germans moving in.
But he's losing too many of these storms to artillery and the like, so I don't know. It's not looking very good for Sandland anymore. He looked
No, it is
very
not.
confident in the center, and then all of a sudden that one howitzer shot forced the retreat, which led to everything else retreating as well.
Yeah, it's a nasty position to be in. He's still losing his fuel as well late game, which is not a nice place to be. He does still have his 2 Stugs in his stew, but he's now facing tank depot units supported by ATGs. I mean, Jeep has everything.
Yeah, that is a problem to his Stug Armada.
Jeep just has everything that he could possibly need, really, at this point. Barring snipers. A sniper right now would just complement his forces very well, or maybe an extra AT gun. Either of the two would work just as well.
Well, there's no highly vetted Grens to fight and snipe out, and you know the Stormies
but Storms
might,
are
yeah, they might
just
find
as-
you though.
They might find you. That's true.
It's risky.
That's why you got to plant a lot of mines. And he has got infantry
Yeah,
after all.
and screen with the infantry. But Jeep is just going for it right now. It's just slowly and steadily progressing into Sandland side of the map. Ooh, nice fired up Rangers, finds the sniper, it retreats, but gets mowed down by the SMGs on retreat.
Oh, nasty. The loss of that sniper is really going to hurt. It was the
Oh,
one thing that
another
was
rifle
doing
goes
a lot
down
of
to the
consistent
stew.
damage.
Oh, these rifle! Oh, wow, those Rangers
Those
were
Rangers
clumped
got
up.
so close, yeah, to losing all
They should
four
have all
guys.
died.
Yeah, 4 guys to a squish.
Oh, there's one guy. Storm Shreds trying to stop these armored units from Jeep. Killing
Those
everything else
Rangers
he's got.
got down to very low health. Oh god, these double Shrek Storms just can't get the kills. And there's so many lost Stormtroopers now. I mean, those reinforcement costs are just going to be horrible.
Yeah, and he can't really afford it either. You know, he's got plenty of manpower right now, but when he goes back with all his units to the base and starts reinforcing them, it's gonna be broke instantly.
And it's just such a long time to get them reinforced as well. Not only expensive, but time consuming. It's a lot of time where your strongest units aren't on the field fighting.
Oh, long range Stu shot actually does not manage to decrew the AT gun. Both of these thugs are so banged up. Stu as well. Puma's banged up as well. All the repair pyros keeps dying to artillery.
Yeah.
It's
And
not
the
having a
bunker,
fun
the
time.
bunker itself is only 1 shell away from going down.
Sandland doesn't have time to wait either. He needs that VP in control before it starts straining him even more. So he's moving on to the field with, you know, partially reinforced squads.
2-man storms and stuff, yeah.
3-man Grenadier, 4-man Vol squad. Very damaged tanks. They can't really go into the center with the AT gun there, and 2 Hellcats now as well. Long range stretch doesn't even manage to hit the Sherman. With his Vet 1 with 15 infantry kills. That's a lot of infantry kills.
That is a lot of infantry kills. Well, the Hellcat gets found out. The cloak tank.
Yep, by cloak infantry.
Ah dear. Oh, nice Vet 2 for that Sherman. Been killing a great and a whole squad. Oh no, they drop a Shrek as well. That's not good.
There's nothing to pick it up either.
Yeah, they see it. They're going for it. There's not much Sandland can do about that, but those rifles are going to be a real problem now.
He's doing a sneaky cap on the DP on the left-hand side of the map, but apart from that, he's lost the center. He can't get it back. There's just too much. It's going to take too much time to wait for all these vehicles to be repaired, and he hasn't even reinforced his squads fully.
Well, Sandland fortunate enough to avoid getting any frontal penetrations on his stew there, with now 18 infantry kills. Oh no, Stug buys the Duster off map. And here come...
Trek Storms are not firing. They
Yeah,
get
they are
found
now.
out by the Hellcats.
They're firing
Misses,
now. One gets squished.
On map everywhere, the Stug is in trouble. Does manage to bounce another shot from the Hellcat. Main gun destroyed. It's just bouncing all over the place. They can't kill the Hellcat. Maybe the Stu can kill him. Main gun destroyed, it goes down. Vet 2 for the other Hellcat, however, and this remaining Shred guy is getting pushed around. Now he's just standing there like an idiot. What is he doing? And he
Oh,
goes
he
down
does
to the
go
ball
down.
rifles.
Yeah,
Sticky
from long
on the
range
Puma
fire
immobilizes
rifles. And there we go.
Oh.
There's the GG thrown in. The tower is thrown in by Sandland.
I guess
He's
he
had
lost
enough.
them. Yeah,
He's had enough.
goddamn bugs.
He couldn't
Comes the
handle the
tanks.
vet. And here it goes. And there we go. 3-2 to Sandland in this series. This best of 5 series that went, well, it went all 5 games. With, after a 2-0 loss, early loss for Jeep, to come back and win it is well, it's really quite something. Because it's just so demoralizing, isn't it? You know, you go down 2 games, especially after the first game, and you just be thinking, oh god, you know, I can never win this. You know, I just got stomped twice. But then, you know, you just gotta hang in there. It's about the mental power, I suppose. Tournaments, really, as much
Yeah, I
as
don't know. I think
as
it was
much as
very
skill.
well played from Jeep.
It was, yeah, it was extremely well played. Sandland
You
put
know,
in a great performance with
mentally
those.
after the 2 first games, especially the first one, it's just like, okay, maybe it was the first game of the day, I didn't have a good time, blah blah blah, and then the second game is like, it's looking really good, I'm gonna win this, and then he loses it. It's just like,
Yeah,
what just happened?
it was a really shaky start, but great play to pull it back, and a great play from both players really, with Sandland, you know, doing his crazy, you know, quad first and double bike strats and stuff, and making it work. It's always great fun to see. But thank you guys for watching. This has been the very first live cast from the TFN Twitch. That is going to be the final game that we shoutcast for tonight. The games go 3-2 to
Jeep.
to Jeep versus Sandland. And actually, what I can bring up for you guys now, for those of you still watching, is the brackets. These are the current brackets right now, and you can see that the games are now into the semis phase. So this Sunday, I will be playing Helping Hands in a best of 5 myself, and Jeep will be playing Pepsi in a best of 5 as well. And the winners of those 2 games will then meet in the final. And well, I'm sure we're all anticipated, all excited to see how that's going to turn out. I know I am. And yeah, we'll keep you guys posted. There will be a major live cast. You know, the proper semis and the proper finals live cast for this same tournament. Not this weekend that we have just entered into, or about to enter into, but next weekend, next Saturday
Yeah, the
night.
10th of November, the Saturday evening,
Yeah,
at
and we will
8
put out a news
p.m.
post for that.
GMT. Yeah,
Well,
there's a news
I've
post.
already put out a news post for that, but I'll stick a reminder up on the GR general discussion. But otherwise, guys, thank you very much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Do follow this channel. There will be plenty more to come. But otherwise, very pleased to see that we got up to 180 viewers on such an impromptu night cast on a Friday as well. And well, thank you guys all for watching. We will see you next time.
See you guys.